guys, it's Jade here and welcome back to another class. We are going to be diving straight into this half an hour lower body burner. So for this one, we're going to be going absolutely body weight. So you can just do this from home. You don't need any equipment. We're going to be focusing on all of your lower body muscles here. So we've got the quads, the hamstrings, and the glutes. We're going to be working all of these lower body muscles to really get a bit of a lower body burn going on there and to get a bit of a sweat on. So we're going to dive straight into this one. There is going to be a little bit of a warm-up time, then straight into the main session, and then we'll do a very short cool down at the end of that as well. Do make sure that if you have any injuries at all, please just go at your own pace. Make sure you can change anything, regress it or progress it to your own level. Just swap things around if you need to. I'm going to be having my glorious assistant here demonstrate a bunch of different options that you can do as we go through. So just follow along and change stuff if you need to. So like I mentioned, there's going to be a warm up first of all. So get yourselves all ready. Join me over here and we're going to get these legs absolutely burning on fire and you're going to feel fantastic after. So let's get the legs a little bit warmed up first of all. We're going to start warming up those joints and the muscles. So a simple one to start, we're just going to go for some leg swings. So all you're going to do is just swing one leg forwards and backwards. Nice and simple, just trying to stabilize in your core. If you want to hold on to something, please go for it. And all we're trying to do is swing as high as we can up to the sky and as far back as we can. We're trying to get this hip a little bit warmed up in this frontal plane of motion. That's just a bougie word for forwards and backwards. You're going to do this one for 5 more seconds before we swap sides. Let's take a swap in 3, 2, 1. It's the same on the other leg. Again, we're just swinging forwards and backwards. Like mentioned, if you want to hold on to something because you're a little bit shaken, that's absolutely fine. Just grab onto the side and keep going with those swings. If you're not holding on, make sure to engage that core as much as you can and try and balance as you're here. Getting forwards and backwards for 5 more seconds. That's 3, 2, 1. Now let's keep those hips going. We're going to warm up now side to side. So we're going to lift up that knee. We're going to push it out to the side, drop it down and start from the beginning. So it's going to lift to the front, push out to the side, drop it down and start from the beginning. Just trying to open up that knee as far as you can. Now what we don't want to do in this one is to turn our whole body towards the side. We're trying to keep those hips facing the front and just rotate in that hip joint. So trying to open her up and down. We have 5 more seconds with this one before we swap onto the other leg. 3, 2, 1. Let's swap legs. It's the exact same thing. Lifting up, twisting out, and dropping down on this one. Again, try and take that knee as high as you can. But if you're struggling, you don't need to take it all the way up to your chest. You can just do a little lift and rotate if you want to. So at your own height is absolutely fine on this one. And remember, hips facing forwards the whole time. There's going to be 5 more seconds on this one. That's 3, 2, 1. Good stuff. Okay, hips should feel a little bit looser now. We're going to get into the muscles to be warmed a little bit more. So we're going to go for your standard squat. That's going to be feet shoulder width apart. We're going to go hands at a fist at your chest. We're going to sit down low, just like you're on a chair. So let's bend those knees, sit down on that invisible chair, and then push back up through it again. So let's bend those knees, take it down onto that invisible chair, push back up, deep breath. Same thing again, bend it down nice and low and push back up. Now think about those knees driving out over those toes. Think about pushing your knees towards your little toe. So instead of your big toe, think about them pushing towards your little toe. Your core is going to stay really tight here too, and your chest is going to stay quite elevated, so try not to collapse over. There's going to be 5 more seconds on this one. In 3, 2, 1. Super simple. Let's get some single leg work going now so we can start warming up one leg at a time. We're going to go for some reverse lunges. So we're going to be coming in. We're going to step backwards into a lunge. Big step. Bend those knees down to the floor. Use my front leg to come in and then swap onto the other side. Big step back. Bend and push through that front leg. So when you're ready, let's take that first step back. Let's bend those knees. Come in and let's swap sides. So this one's alternating. So think right, left. Keep swapping through your sides. Now really take your time with this one. be careful with that back knee. We don't drop it too violently to the floor. We don't want to break the top of your kneecap, so really just take it slow and bend those knees as you go down. Now that we're warming up one leg at a time, that core's really got to get engaged as well again. So think about squeezing your rib cage down, keeping your core nice and tight as you do these slow steps back. We're going to go for a simple 5 more seconds on this one. That's 3, 2, 1. Good stuff. We're going to make our way down to the floor to get the glutes a little bit warmed up in this one. So we're going to go for a glute bridge. So we're going to lie down flat on your back with your knees bent and feet down in the floor. Unfortunately, we're not taking a nap. We're going to be squeezing our glutes up to the sky and then taking them all the way back down to the floor again. So that's a squeeze from the glutes, push those hips high and take them back down. Deep breath, you go through this, the core is really going to have to work hard to stabilize you. So you're going to have to engage. The good thing to think about is pulling your belly button backwards towards your spine, as if you're trying to suck your belly button all the way in, and that's going to hold your core really strong. We've got a few more seconds. Again, really push as high as you can and take it back down. Almost there. On my countdown, you're going to add a hold at the top of the next one, just to really fire the glutes. So 3, 2, 1. Let's come to the sky and let's hold it. Just going to hold for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Release it down and relax. Good stuff. You can slowly stand up when you're ready, and hopefully we should feel a little bit warmer in your joints, in your muscles, whole lower body. How are we feeling? We're okay? Warmed? Warmed. Perfect. Okay. Take a drink if you need to. Have a moment, because we're going to get into the first thing we're going to do. I'll explain it whilst you grab yourself a sip of water. So this one, we're going to have 3 exercises coming back to back. Now they're all going to be variations of the squat. We literally just did that one in the warm up, so should feel pretty confident on it. It's going to be feet shoulder width apart, hands at our chest, the same squat that you just went for in the warm up. Nice and simple. So exercise number 1, just the squat on its own. Nothing interesting, just literally on its own, coming as low as you can, coming as high as you can. Nice and steady, all the way down, all the way up. Second one, we're going to go for some pulses or constant squats. So what this is going to be is just the bottom half. So we're going to go all the way down into the floor. We're going to come halfway up, back down again. So we're never going to fully stand. We're just going to be doing the bottom half of that squat. Nice and slowly. Try not to rush that one too much. Final exercise, we're going to stay at the bottom, hold it dead still. So taking it all the way down, hold it. No moving, nice and still, keeping that core strong. Try not to collapse down. Try and keep it really strong and just simply hold it before we breathe. So first exercise, squats, is going to be 30 seconds. Second exercise, constant pulse, 20 seconds. Last exercise, hold it, 10 seconds only. Then we rest. Making sense? Everyone on board? Okay, we're going to get ready to dive straight into this. Remember, first exercise, just normal squats. We're going to get going for it in 5 seconds, so get ready in that squat stance. Here we go for 3, 2, 1. It's your squats. Down into the bottom, up into the sky. Bend those knees low and push back up. Now, if you are struggling with this one, absolutely fine. What you can do is put a chair behind you or your sofa or a bed, and you can tap down onto that and then come back up again. So if you want to, you can have something to tap on before coming back up. We have 10 more seconds with these simple squats, getting super low into that position, coming back up. On my countdown, we're going to go for that constant pulse at the bottom. So think just the bottom half of the rep. Get ready in 3, 2, 1. Let's go all the way. Halfway up, back down. Halfway up, back down. If you need to come up for a second, shake it off, you can, but let's try and stay low for the whole 20 seconds. That's 10 left on the clock. Then we're going to sit low and hold it. You ready? 3, 2, 1. We're holding for 10 seconds. Stay low the whole time. Keep sinking it down. Deep breath, push through that burn. I know it's tough. It's 3, 2, 1, and relax. Shake it off, shake it off. Give yourself a second. Move around a bit. breathe. Are we okay? Legs are still glued onto the body. That's fantastic. Okay. We're going to have a little bit more of a rest time before we do that exact same circuit again. So something just to remember when you're doing those pulses, those constant squats, is to really take it slow. I know it hurts. I know the slow is the hard part, but we don't want to rush too much, start bouncing too much. We want to keep it really, really steady. Think about breaking it down into those two little sections. If you're not sure of what the tempo or pace should be, just follow my assistant and you can go exactly with her speed. Okay, we have 10 more seconds to breathe. We're going to be doing the same thing again. Okay, squats, pulses, hold it nice and low. Here we go, there's 5 seconds to go. Let's get ready, big breath. Squats in 3, 2, 1. Let's go down to the floor and back up to the sky. So this one's the 30 seconds. We're taking it steady all the way through. This one really gives you a chance to focus on your form, focus on what a good squat should feel and look like, and just take it at your own pace. Remember that you can also do that box squat. If you would like to have something to tap down on, you can absolutely tap down into it. And again, we're thinking push those knees out to those little toes as you're getting down into the squat, really push right out. We're almost there now. We are going to be going for 5 more seconds before we do that constant pulse. Here we go, 3, 2, 1. It's all the way, halfway, all the way, halfway. Exactly, just keep that tempo going now. It's halfway there, you got 10 seconds left. Sink low, halfway up. Use that core to stabilize. Are you ready to hold at the bottom? Here we go, 3, 2, 1, down and hold. Let's go to a happy place in the brain. Let's breathe, knees out. You can do this for 3, 2, 1, and relax. Woo! Shake, 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 shake. Move those legs, move those legs. So sorry to say, there's one more time. We're going to do 3 rounds. It's just the magic number. We are doing 1 more, okay? But you have a bit of time to rest, so shake out. Breathe. If you're feeling any stiffness, tightness, please just do whatever you need to do. If you want to do some more of those hip openers that we started with, please go for that. I will give you as well with that squat hold, because it is very tough. If you're feeling it's too challenging, head over to a wall and do a little wall sit. You can lean against the wall then and have a little bit of support for that. Unfortunately, not an option for you today. You've got to pick the hard version. There is going to be 5 more seconds to breathe, so just have a second, move anything else you need to move, okay? Get ready for 1 more time. Let's dive in. 3, 2, 1. We've got our squats. Let's go. Sit low, push high, sit low, push high. If you're thinking, I want to make this one more difficult, I don't know why you'd think that, but if you do want to think that, you can add a little calf raise to the top if you want to push onto those tiptoes and add a little bit of your calves in as well, which is also a part of our lower body. So if you want to get a bit of that, you can go for it, but completely up to you. That's just an additional extra if you'd like it. Almost there with this one. 5 seconds before we do those constant pulses. Here we go for it. 3, 2, 1. Let's sit low. Halfway. We're sitting low. We're halfway. We're keeping it down this position. We're pulsing through that bottom. I know it's getting tough now. Those legs are on fire, but you can absolutely do this. I believe in you. We're going to hold. 3, 2, 1. It's 10 seconds. I'm here with you. Let's stay. Let's push through. Core nice and tight. Chest up. 5 to go. You can do it. 3, 2, 1. And it's done. Good stuff. And shake it out. Breathe. Whoo. All good? All good. You did super on that one. I know it's a burner, that squat combo there, but you did super good. Breathe. Water if you need to, guys. If you're feeling a bit tight again, please do anything you need to do just to move your legs, lower body. Let's have a deep breath. I'm going to show you what's coming up next whilst you just take a little bit of a moment. So up next, we're going to go into some lunges. Now, we did do lunges again in the warm-up, so coming back to that exact same thing that we did there. They're going to be reverse lunges again, just like you did in the warm-up. This time though, we're not going to alternate. So we're just going to focus on one leg at a time. So this time we're just going to be doing one leg, stepping backwards, bending down to the floor and coming in. So we're just going to go for beginning off with one leg here, stepping back, stepping in. Nice and simple all the way through. We're going to do that for 20 seconds on that side. And then exact same leg, we're going to stay in a constant lunge. So now neither of your feet are going to move. Hands at your chest. We're just going to go down and up. So this time just staying in that one position all the way through. Just pulsing it at the bottom. We're then going to swap and just do the exact same thing on the other side. So stepping back, stepping in. That's going to be 20 seconds. And then we're going straight in for your constant lunge. It's also 20 seconds. We'll then have a little shake off, rest. We'll go for it again. Making sense? So it's going to be reversing and in first, and then constant, both legs at the same time. So we're going to get ready to jump into this one. Picking whichever leg you want to start on, I don't mind. And we're going to get ready to step backwards in 5 seconds. 3, 2, 1. Let's step it backwards and let's step it in. We're going to stay the same exact leg. So stepping back, stepping in on that same one, and just reversing and coming back in. Again, like I mentioned in the warm-up, you can just go for your own depth. Don't force anything, just take it as low as feels comfortable, okay? So go for your own time. There's going to be 5 seconds, and then we're going to keep it constant with no feet moving. So when you're ready, we're going to go 3, 2, 1. It's just down and up now. Just down and up. Try and still focus on that front leg. We're really trying to think about all that weight coming down into that front leg and pushing through the front heel as you're going through. You're over halfway there now. We're almost done. You're going to have a 5-second breather in between legs. So take a rest in 3, 2, 1. Shake it off. We're going to swap legs. You've got 5 seconds, breathe. Let's change it. 3, 2, 1. Let's reverse the other side. Let's step it in. Step it back, same side, and step it in. Good stuff. Keep it going on that same leg. That core, again, really got to balance. We're not falling over too much. We're not feeling like we're on ice. We've got to keep it really nice and tight and use that front leg and use those abs to push through. Few more seconds, and then it's going to be that constant. So remember, no feet movement on that constant one. Let's get those feet nice and static in 3, 2, 1. We're down and up now. Let's focus on that front leg. Push it down and up through that front one. Try and take it as low as you can and still really honing in on this front leg and on this front knee. Take your time, take it slow. We're almost there. Keep pushing through. That's the last little bit here. You're going to take a rest in 3, 2, 1, and relax. Good stuff. Have a little breather. Not too bad there. We're doing really well. We're going to only have a 10-second rest. I know. You want more, you're not getting more. It's just 10 seconds on this one before we do exact same thing again. So we're going to go back to the first leg that you started on. So remember which one that is. And we're going to dive straight back into that leg again. Again, reverse first and then constant up and downs. Get ready. Let's remember what leg we started with. Let's jump into it. We're going to reverse in 3, 2, 1. Let's step it back. And stepping it in again, tapping that foot down, bringing it back and bringing it in. Now, if you're feeling like you want to make it more difficult, that back leg can stay off the floor when it comes in and can come up for a little bit of a drive into chest. If you want to really test that balance out, you can do that version. We're going to go into constants in 3, 2, 1. Let's put that leg down and let's constant up and down now. Just keeping that tension into that front leg, pushing through that front one that whole time. Nice deep breaths in this position. Think about pushing through your front heel, through your front toes. You got 5 seconds. 3, 2, 1. Relax for a second. Big breath. Let's change those legs. Here we go. On to the other side in 3, 2, 1. Let's step it back with the other leg now and step it back in. Nice and steady through this one. Remember, you want to make it more tricky, you can do the exact same thing that we talked about on the other side. Bring that knee in for a little bit of stabilization and a little bit of a knee drive moment. You'll find that you work your core a little bit more in that one. So if you want to do that variation, then absolutely go for it. Almost there. 5 seconds before we're making it constant. Let's get that leg back in 3, 2, 1. Let's go into that constant up and down. Front leg working here, pushing through that front one the whole time. And we're breathing the whole way as well. Let's keep using that front one. Big pushes through, It's only 5 seconds. You smash through this one. Here we go for 3, 2, 1. Relax it to breathe. Easy peasy lemon squeezy. Okay, one more time with this one. One more time. You do have a few seconds. 10 seconds to breathe. Shake out those legs. If you're feeling any tension again anywhere, please just go at your own pace. And just be careful of when you're coming to the top. Try not to jolt on front knee too hard to keep that tension out of that knee joint. Okay, 5 seconds to go. Let's remember what leg we started on. Let's go into that leg. Reverses first. Final time with this one. You can do it. 3, 2, 1. Step it back now and step it in. Really think about that front leg. I know it's tempting to bounce off this back leg, but really try not to. Really try to push through that front leg to drive up into that top position. Take it nice and steady. You're already almost through it. Only 5 seconds to go before we go constants. In 3, in 2, in 1. Let's step it back. It's just up and down now. Just up and down. Focus on your front leg. Focus on keeping it steady and focus on those knees driving out just like they would in a squat. Really push them out to the side. Keep using those glutes and those legs. You can rest in 3, 2, 1. 5 seconds to breathe. One more time on the other side. That's all. Okay, one more time on the other side. We've got to even it out, otherwise you're going to have uneven legs. So we've got to do the other side. Here we go. Get ready for 3, 2, 1. Other side. Let's go. Step it back and step it in. You want to drive that knee. Absolutely go for it. Or if you don't want to, that's absolutely fine. No need to if you don't want to, okay? You're almost there. It's last time that we are going to be doing lunges, okay? So let's keep pushing through. We're almost done now. Big breath. Here we go. It's constants in 3, 2, 1. Back leg stays. Up and down now. Bend those knees. Think about bending those knees to a 90-degree angle in both of them. And then extending back to the sky. You're so close. I'm going to promise that there's going to be no more lunges after this. I know you're already sick of them. No more after this one, okay? Keep pushing. That's 5 seconds on the clock. I know you can do it. 3, 2, 1. Relax it to stop. Easy, good stuff. And breathe. Shake it out. Get some water if you need to. Are we feeling okay? The legs are still there. Very, very good stuff. Really good to do that single leg work. You might have found that one was harder or easier than the other, and that's no worries, but it's a good thing to note for later down the line. Okay. We're going to be moving it on. We're going to get a little bit more glute focused on the next one. So we're going to be coming down to the floor. Now this is going to be same exercise that we did in the warm up. So we've got those glute bridges coming up. This one again, going to be 2 exercises. They're going to be coming back to back to back. So we're going to keep alternating between them. The first exercise is going to be your normal glute bridge, just like you did for that warm up. Lying down, pushing your glutes into the sky, coming back down. Standard glute bridge. Second exercise is going to be glute bridge pulses. So similar to how we did those squat pulses, but now with glute bridges, we're just going to be doing the top half. So you're going to be coming all the way up, halfway down, bum's not going to touch the floor, and then back to the sky. So we're just going to be doing that pulse. So similarly as those squats, it'll just be the top half. Cool. So you've got a normal glute bridge and a glute bridge pulse. Those are the 2 exercises you're going to need to know. What we're going to do is we're going to do glute bridges for 20 seconds. Rest for 10. Glute bridge pulses for 20 seconds, rest for 10. And we're going to keep going like that, just alternating through. Don't worry, I will keep you updated on what's coming next, so don't worry about remembering. I will do all of that. You guys just do the glute bridging. So let's make your way slowly down to the floor and get ready in your glute bridge position. The first exercise you're going to go for is just normal glute bridges. Get it ready for it in 5 seconds. Here we go. 3, 2, 1, it's just all the way up to the sky, and it's all the way back down. We're going to squeeze those glutes, really push into the ceiling, take them back down to the floor, and again. So that's 10 seconds down, 10 to go. We've got 20 seconds coming up for this one. Think about those heels pushing down, squeeze those glutes. On my countdown, you're going to take a rest in 3, 2, 1. Now just breathe and stop for 10 seconds. Next up is going to be the pulse, just the top half. 3, 2, 1. Let's go all the way up, halfway down, and back up. So we're trying to stay that top half. Pulse it out at the top. These ones can be a little bit quicker than those squat pulses if you want them to, but we are going to try and never let your bum touch the floor. Keep it elevated for 3, 2, 1, relax for 10 seconds. Down, release the tension, let it breathe. On my countdown, we're into normal glute bridges again. Here we go. 3, 2, 1. It's normal. It's all the way into the sky. It's all the way back down. Nice deep breaths. You do this. Really squeeze those glutes up and drop them back down. Take your time. And again, think about that core tightness. Belly button pulling backwards the whole way through. Your rest time's coming up now in 3, 2, 1, and down to breathe and relax. Get ready because pulses are coming up next. It's just the top half now in 3, 2, 1. Let's pulse it out all the way up, down, and up. You can go at your own tempo. If you do need to go down to the floor to relax, you can, but you're going to get that rest time in a moment. So let's try and push during this working time. Really keep pushing through. You can do this. 5 seconds left now. 3, 2, 1. Down to breathe. We're halfway through. Halfway through. We're going to repeat those same things again. It's normal glute bridges coming up. 3, 2, 1. To the sky and back down. Now, same thing as your squats. Those knees are going to push out to the side. Try to make sure your knees aren't touching in the center. Try and make sure there is room. At least 2 fists should fit in between your knees on this movement. All the way out to the sky and back down. Are you ready? You've got 3, 2, 1. Breathe to relax. It's pulses coming up next. We're pushing through this really well. You can do it. Get ready. Big breath. 3, 2, 1. Let's take it up to the sky now. Let's go pulses. Let's not let that bum touch the floor. We're playing floor is lava now. Don't let that bum drop at all. Let's keep it lifted off there the whole time. That burn you're feeling is what we're looking for. You're getting too close to lava. Let's keep it up this whole time. 5 seconds now. 3, 2, 1. We're almost there. We've got 1 more of each. That's 1 more glute bridges coming up and 1 more pulses. Get ready for your final time of glute bridges now in 3, 2, 1. Let's go for it. Sky and back down to the floor. Sky and to the floor. You're really thinking about getting that full extension from those hips. Push it as high as you can. Squeeze those glutes and back down to the floor. Remember, final time of this exercise now. 5 seconds to go. Let's get it. 3, 2, 1. Relax. 10 seconds to breathe. 1 more time pulses. We're going to be done, okay? Let's get this. Final bit now. 3, 2, 1. Let's go for the pulse. It's all the way. It's down. It's back up. We're keeping all that tension there now. We're keeping it as high as you can. You've got to get away from that floor. Squeeze those glutes. Keep it in the sky. Push, push, push. You can do this. Final time with our pulses now. Remember to breathe in 3, 2, 1. Relax it down. You're done with your glute bridge. Breathe. You can take a 5-second nap. I will allow it. Lie for a second and take a chill out. You did absolutely super on that one. Deep breaths. Okay, we're finishing with 1 more burnout and then we're done. So slowly make your way back up. Grab yourself some water if you need to. There's 1 final burnout before it is all over on this one, okay? Final burnout is going to be a really super quick one, just a minute or 2 on this one before we're done. We're going to do a little combination of a few of your favorite things you saw today. Now, I know that I said there'd be no more lunges. Unfortunately, I lied because we're going to get a few more, but there was no more for that time. So this one that we're going to go for is going to be 2 lunges with a squat in the middle. So we're going to go for back to that reverse lunge, reverse lunge, reverse lunge, and then in the middle, we're going to go for squat jump. Squat jump, it's step back, it's swap legs, it's squat jump. If the squat jump is too much, you can just do a normal squat. Or you can do a squat to a calf raise if you'd like to. You've got options there, so pick whichever you want. All we're going to do is be doing that for 20 seconds, rest for 10, go again for 20. We've got a couple rounds and then it's done. It's really not going to take too long. We're going to be finished, okay? So it's lunge, lunge, squat, lunge, lunge, squat. We'll talk you through anyways, and you can watch on if you're getting confused at any point. Okay, now are you ready? Jump into this final thing here now in 3, 2, 1. Let's go for a lunge. Let's do a lunge on the other leg as well. And then in the center is either a squat jump or it's a normal squat, up to you. We're then doing a lunge again. We're then doing a lunge on the other leg, And then we're doing a big squat jump in the center. So that is 2 lunges and 1 squat. Again, squat jump, squat to a calf raise, normal squat, whichever level you want to take is fine. Get ready for your rest time in 3, 2, 1. Breathe for a second. Have a moment, just stand for a second and relax. You got just a quick 10-second breather. We're going to do exact same thing again. Got a couple rounds this circuit. Get ready for round 2, 3, 2, 1, let's go lunge. Now, if you're feeling really crazy, you want to make all of it jumping, you can do that. You can do 2 squat lunges, 2 jump lunges, what I'm saying, and 2 jump squats. Up to you. If you want to make it all jumps or you want to take it out, it's absolutely fine. We're just going to burn out those legs for this last bit here. Ooh, we're almost there now. 5 seconds till your breath time. 3, 2, 1, relax for 10 seconds. Almost there, halfway through. Super, super easy. We're almost done. Halfway. 2 more rounds of this. It's going to be over. Okay, get ready. Shake it out. Here we go. Straight in. 3, 2, 1. Give me 2 lunges. That's 1. That's 2. And give me a squat jump in the center. Beautiful. Let's go back to those lunges again. Take out that jump if you want. Do you want to do a calf raise? Okay, we're going in last round now. So get ready for this one. Give me 2 lunges in 3, 2, 1, let's go. Step it back, step it in. We're swapping legs, and then that's your squat in the center, squat jump or normal squat, and we're back to those 2 lunges again. So keep stepping back into that position, get nice and low, squat jump or squat, and back down again. Few more seconds, okay? There's 1 more rest time coming up after this, just 1 more. Here we go. 5 seconds push through. That's 3, that's 2. And it's 1. Give yourself 10 seconds to breathe. 1 more round left, okay? That's going to be it after this. 1 final round. We're having a little cool down. Here we go. Get ready. 3, 2, 1. Last time. Step back. Step it in. Remember, you can do that jump if you want on that lunge. Completely up to you. And you can also do the jump on the squat if you like to, but also take it out if you need. Let's try and get low into this position. Get down and get up into that jump. Last final bit. You can push through 5 seconds. I believe in you. 3, 2, 1. Relax. It's all done. Really good stuff there. Shake it out. Breathe for a second. Let it all go. You did amazing there. Let's just grab one of our feet here for a little stretch. If you want to hold on to something, you can, or use your core to stabilize. Think about pulling your foot as far as your glute as you can and try and keep that knee glued in so it doesn't run around too much. Let's just hold for a few seconds here. Now do make sure in your own time to do your own stretching, cool down, flexibility stuff as well for your own needs. Let's make sure to swap onto the other side as well. So grabbing the other foot, again, a little bit of balance testing here. Just hold it. We also want to just cool down your breaths a little bit. Just bring them to be slightly slower. We'll just finish on 1 more stretch together, and you can do your own ones at home. You're going to pop your heel in front of you, just in front of your toe. Push those hips back and let your chest slowly relax down. You can bend the knee a little bit if you need to, or keep it straight and just hold here for a few seconds and deep breaths. You did really, really well on that session there. You should feel really proud of yourself for pushing through that leg burn. I know there's some tough moments in that one, but you did amazing. Let's slowly swap legs onto the other side. Exact same thing, other leg out straight. Push those hips back. Again, if you need to hold on to something, that's absolutely fine. And breathe down in this position. Thank you so much for joining me in this leg burner, and thanks for coming along and sticking along for this ride. I really appreciate it. I hope you enjoyed it, and do make sure to check out some of our other classes on the app as well if you want to see anything more like this. But for now, super well done. Thank you so much, and I'll see you in the next one.